Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana and today we are doing a 30-minute morning practice. It will be perfect to start the day with this flow. So if you're ready, roll out your mat. If you need a block or a cushion for more comfortable practice, make sure to have some nearby and let's start. So today we are going to start in child's pose. Please get to the back side of your mat. Feel free to open your knees as wide as the mat. Let the toes in the back meet, the big toes. And then we are going to go forward and relax our body between our legs. And already using the time here to relax and connect to our breath. Using the nose to inhale and exhale. Paying attention to our stomach and noticing how it goes towards the ground when we inhale and how it comes back towards the spine when we exhale. Letting our pelvis drop further down towards the heels with every exhale. Feeling a nice elongation in our back. And with the next breath, we're going to walk our hands over to the left leg. Try and reach slightly further to the front with our right arm, dropping our right shoulder down towards the mat, relaxing our head. Breathing. One more breath here. And with the next breath, we're going to walk back towards the center, pass through the center and walk towards the right leg this time. So bringing the body over the leg and then reaching further front with the left arm. So you feel a very nice stretch in the whole left side of the body. Try not to let the left hip come up, but actually try and send it further down towards the heel, creating a position in the shoulder and the hip. Connecting to the breath. One more breath here. And then taking our hands back into the center of our mat. Just taking one long breath, trying to reach forward with our arms further towards the top of the mat. And exhaling, releasing everything down towards the floor. And then from here, we're going to come up into a tabletop. Inhale. Arriving into a tabletop, finding the hands under the shoulders and the knees under our hips. And we're going to go with the cat and cow. So we inhale and look up. And exhale, rounding the spine. And again, inhale, look up. And exhale, round your spine, push the floor away. Inhale up. And exhale. And last one, in. And exhale. Perfect. Then we're going to stretch the left leg to the back, letting the heel fall down towards the ground. So pushing also with the hands slightly to the back so you can feel a nice stretch in your calf muscle. Keep on breathing. And then we are going to lift our leg up with an inhale. Try to bend the knee and pull the heel towards your glutes. Exhale. And again, stretch the leg in. And as pull the knee, the heel towards your hip. And in. And as. And in. And exhale, bringing the knee to the chest. Exhaling a little further. Then stretching the leg out. Inhale. And exhale forward. And inhale. Exhale. Last one, in. Watch out for your abdomen when you stretch the leg to the back. We come back into the center and we switch the legs. The right leg goes to the back, letting the heel drop down towards the ground again, pushing the floor away with your arms. Keep on breathing. Your center is active and the navel is slightly pulling towards the spine. Then we lift the leg up with an inhale, bending the knee with an exhale, pulling the heel further towards our glutes. Inhale, extend, and exhale, bend. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. Last one in, and exhale. From here, we continue exhaling, bringing the knee to the chest all the way, exhaling. Inhale, stretch the leg. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale. And last one. And exhale. Find again the floor with your knees. Maybe take a little step to the back so you can place the hips down on the ground. We're going to reach with our arms to the front of our mat and place the fingertips down. The legs are together, feet are actively pressing the floor away, and the pelvis is slightly tucked. So we are going to inhale, press the floor away, lift the chest up, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, and exhale. It's not about the height, we're just warming up our back. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more, in, and down. And last one, in, and exhaling, dropping everything down, pressing into the mat and finding our first down dog. Stretching the knees. If it feels better, you can pedal the feet, bending one knee at a time. Relaxing the neck, relaxing your head. From here, we are going to bend both knees, bringing the heels closer to the pelvis. And shoot forward into a plank and then find your down dog. One more time. Pelvis and heels meet. Shoot forward, inhale, and bring everything back into a down dog. Last time, exhale down, inhale forward, and shift it back. And then we reverse from down dog. I go forward into a plank, bend the knees, and find the down dog. Inhale forward, bend the knees, exhale down dog. Last one, forward, in, bend the knees, exhale, find your down dog. In your down dog, try to externally rotate your shoulder blades, so this means that your shoulders will go away from the ears. Then inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and take a big step to the front towards your hands. Relax the back. Relax the torso over the legs. You can grab hold of the elbows and try to sway from side to side, relaxing the whole body. If this is too challenging with the knees straight, you can always bend the knees. Then let go of your arms. Try to come up into a halfway lift, straight back. Inhale, exhale, release completely down. Bend the knees and roll up vertebra by vertebra. Coming back into a standing position, rolling the shoulders back and finding our mountain pose. Connecting to the breath. We go with sun salutation A. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale and step back into a plank. Finding a nice and strong position. In your plank, the hands are under the shoulders, and then you slightly shift the weight forward into the hands, engaging your fingertips into the mat. So you feel the abdomen and your back working. Exhale, knees down, chest and chin. Shift everything forward and first come into a baby cobra. Inhale, open the chest, elbows together. Going to the back, down dog. We stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more, in and S. And last one, inhale and exhale. Again, looking forward, bending the knees, and with an exhale, take a big step to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, release over the legs. Inhale, coming up. And exhale. Mountain pose. Let's go once more with sun salutation A. And we are going to add different kind of variations. So inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with the left leg, then the right. Find your plank again, pushing a little bit the weight to the front. Make sure to engage your fingertips to protect your wrists. Push the shoulder blades away from each other. Exhale, maybe half chaturanga or chest and chin down, baby cobra or cobra. And continue going back into down dog. Release. Let's bring the right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, place the knee down. Then bring the arms up. Inhaling again, opening the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, place the left hand down and open the right into an easy twist. Keep on breathing. One more breath here. Then come back down. Bring yourself back into the center. Shift the hips to the back. Exhale, open the chest. Look forward and up. Inhale, come back. And again, exhale, look forward and up and come back. Last one. Placing the hands down and trying to stretch the front leg. If you don't manage to stretch the front leg, no problem. You can also remain with the bent leg. Important thing is that your hip is to the back, in line with the left in this case. Then shift the weight forward. Inhale. Tuck the back leg and come up into a high lunge. Inhale. Open the elbows to the side and come back up. Exhale, elbows down. One more time, elbows up. And place the hands down on the mat. Right foot goes to the back. Find your plank, half chaturanga. Exhale, knees. Bring the body down. Inhale, open the chest. Cobra. Go back. Down dog. Exhale. Then with an inhale, bring the left foot to the front. Inhale. Exhale, right knee goes down. Inhale, bring arms up towards the ears. Open the chest. Exhale, right hand goes down. Left arm opens up towards the ceiling. And we stay here for another 2 breaths. Then you come back down, finding nice stability here, bringing arms up towards the ears, shifting your hips to the back with an inhale. Then we exhale and we shift the hips forward, looking up. Come back, inhale. Exhale, shift. Inhale, back. One more. And back. And last one. Placing the hands down and walking again our hands back towards the right knee, trying to stretch the left leg. And one more time, you can also leave the knee slightly bent, no problem. One more breath here. Then walk the hands forward, stretch the back leg, try to find stability, bring the arms up towards the ear, inhale. Exhale, knees down, elbows down. Inhale, exhale. One more. Exhale. Last one. Placing the hands down on the ground, left foot goes to the back, finding my plank, knees down, half chaturanga, shifting a little bit forward for my cobra. Going back, down dog. Dropping the heels down to the ground. One more breath here. Then we bring the right foot to the front again. Coming up into a high lunge this time. Inhale. Then exhale and place the left hand down. Open the right. Up to the sky. Placing that right hand down. Dropping the left heel on the floor. Swinging the left arm. Coming into warrior two. Looking over the right leg. Stretch the leg. Lean forward. And then with an exhale, go towards the right leg. You can use the leg to support your weight a tiny bit. Or you can also try and reach towards the floor with your hand. Probably feel a nice stretch here or a nice stretch here. Then come back, inhale, flip the hand, and go into a reverse warrior. Coming forward, placing the hands down, foot to the back, plank, maybe full chaturanga. Exhale, coming forward into up dog, and going back, down dog. Bringing the left foot to the front, inhale. Finding high lunge. Exhale, right arm down, open the left to the side. One breath here. Bringing the arm down, dropping the right heel. I'm going to turn around quickly. So dropping the right heel and then coming up into warrior two. Looking over the left leg. Stretch the leg, lean forward, and then exhale over the leg. Keep on breathing. Again, you can lean a little bit onto the leg or try to reach with your fingertips down, feeling a nice stretch in the side of the body or left leg. Bend the knee and come back up. Flip the left hand and go to the back. Exhale, reverse warrior. Then coming again down into our plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And from here, we're going to find our knees down again on the floor, opening the knees to the side and sending the pelvis back into a child's pose like we started. Breathing. And resting. We are going to slowly roll back towards our heels, and we're going to sit on the side and bring the left foot, the left leg to the front. Our shin is going to be parallel with our mat, and our right leg will be the knee in the line with the hip and the foot in line with the knee. So we have 90-degree angle. Then from here, we're going to go forward, trying to place maybe our elbows in front of the lower leg and trying to close the right hip to the front. If this isn't available, you can also remain with the straight arms. Feeling a nice stretch in the left side of the body, in the gluteus as well as the side or waistline. And then we are going to come back up. We're going to bring the right leg around and place it in the front. I'm going to turn around quickly. We're going to place it in front of the knee and pull the left foot towards your sit bone so you can find the floor with both of your sit bones. Pull the knee towards the chest and turn around the right shoulder in a nice twist. We come back and we change sides. We bring the right foot to face the short side of the mat. The lower leg is parallel with our mat. The left leg, I'll turn around quickly. The left leg is in the hip is in line with the knee, and the knee is in line with the foot. So we create a nice 90-degree angle. And then we are going to go forward, walk towards the legs, place the right elbow in front of the shin, and then the left as well, dropping the hip down, feeling a nice stretch in our gluteus. Breathe and relax. Really feeling a nice stretch in my whole right side, in my waistline as well as my gluteus. And again, if this isn't available, feel free to just stretch the arms and try to go as far front as available to you. And then we are going to bring the left leg around and over the right. I'm going to turn again around. So we place the left foot over the knee, and we can bring the right foot closer towards our sit bones, dropping the sit bone down, then hugging the leg and turning to the left, looking over the left shoulder. One more breath. And then we are going to turn around, come out of the position, bring the knees closer to your chest, grab hold of your ankles or the feet, whatever is better for you at this point. Bring the weight, open the chest, and bring the weight slightly to the back so you can find the balance on your sit bones. And then we are going to try and stretch one leg and add the other parallel to the mat. Of course, when I let go of my legs, my position of my body is going to slightly change, but I try to remain in this balance the best I can, opening the shoulders up towards the sky, finding the balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly bringing both of my feet down, not changing the position of my upper body, grabbing the back side of my legs and rolling slowly down into a position flat on the back on our mat. And then we are going to grab the right knee and let it drop over the left into a nice stretch. Relaxing our head, looking to the right. One more breath. And coming back into the center, grabbing hold of the outer edge of our foot, or if that's not available, I can grab the ankle and let the right knee drop down towards your shoulder. Make sure the left hip doesn't go off the ground. I try and remain with the left hip down. Maybe if you flex the left foot, this may help you bring the weight back to the left side. And slowly let go. Stretch my leg long on the mat. Bring the left knee to the chest. And then bring it across the body to the floor. Opening the left arm out. Looking towards the left arm. Letting the left shoulder drop down towards the floor, as well as the knee, however far you reach. Then I come back into the center. And I try to find my happy baby to the other side, so I can grab the outer edge of the foot, or the ankle, or even the big toe, whatever feels right and comfortable for me. And then I let the knee drop towards my shoulder. And also on this side, I'm going to try and bring the right hip down towards the mat, keeping that side of the body in contact with the ground. Keep on breathing. One more breath here. And then slowly let go. Maybe bring both knees up towards the ceiling just for a brief moment, dropping the knees from side to side for windshield wipers before we find our final position, which will be Shavasana. So I stretch my legs. I turn the palms of my hands facing upward towards the ceiling, relaxing my shoulders, relaxing my head, relaxing my face, breathing in my natural rhythm. Enjoying my restorative position, Shavasana, letting this brief rest energize me and bring me further through the day. Let's take a last breath here. And with my next breath, I'm going to start moving my head right and left. I want to look over the shoulders, but I can remain with my eyes closed, just bringing the movement slowly back into my body. Maybe starting to move my hands and my feet. Taking a nice stretch with the arms over my head. A big exhale or a yawn. And then turning to one side of the body, whichever one you prefer. Just one breath of transition here. And slowly pushing the floor away with my hands until I come into a seated position. Feel free to remain with your eyes closed. If you need support under your pelvis, like a cushion or a block, or even just folding the mattress a couple of times so you'll have a higher position of your pelvis and you can find your cross-legged seat a bit easier, go ahead and do it. And otherwise, just place the hands on your knees, palms facing upward, finding straight back. Taking another deep breath here. Maybe doing a quick scan of my body to see how it feels after these 30 minutes of practice. And then let's place the hands in front of the heart. And from here, we're going to lower our head towards the hands as a sign of gratitude and being grateful for doing this practice today for ourselves, saying thanks to our body for showing up for us every day. Namaste. You may slowly open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for this practice, and I will see you next time.